Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain on the conditional. There are three types of conditional statement, which are if, if-else-if-else, and switch. Here there are syntax for each cases. As you can see here, the if and if-else-if-else will execute statement if the condition is true, while switch will execute statement based on the variable value assigned to the case. In MATLAB, there are two ways to write else if. If you write else if without space between these two words, it means that it is a linear sequence of conditional. Thus, you only need one n. But if you write else if and there is a space between else and if, you need to have n for each else if, since it is a nested if. Here you can see that this n is to end this else if, and this n is to end the if condition. So you have two ways to write the else if in MATLAB. Now, if you have else, then switch. How do you choose this for your case? Okay, the tips that I can give to you is, else if is usually used for variable condition, while we choose switch if we have the fixed data values, since the case expression in switch cannot include any relational operators. Let's take a look at this example. In this example, I want to show to you how to use if-else statement to plot this signal. Okay, normally student will write this code. However, this code won't give you any plotting, since if didn't do any repetition. In this case, MATLAB will read t equal to -5. Then it will check if the first condition is true or false. In this case, the first condition is false, then it will go to y equal to 0. Then it will end. So nothing will happen. Thus, what you can do is to add 4 in this code, because 4 will do repetition. In this case, I take a length of t, which is between -5 to 5. The t value here is the x-axis in my plotting area. So now you can see here that in the first condition, it will check t in the length between -5 to 5 is equal or greater than 0 or not. And then if it is true, then it will assign 1 to the y, and else it will assign 0 to the y. And then it will close the if, then it close the for, and it will plot for you, and you will get this plotting. Next, we go to the second example, where in this example, I want to show to you how you can use if-else statement to plot this signal. So it's quite same with the previous example, but now we need to add else if, since we have more than 2 conditions. So now I maintain the plotting area for the x-axis between -5 to 5, and here I add the Boolean operator, since I want to check t must be equal or greater than 2 and less or equal than 4, then y will be 2. And next condition is I need to check that t must be between 0 and less than 2, so that y can be plotted as 1 and else 0. So by using this code, you can get this plotting in MATLAB. This figure, you can see that less than 0, it is 0. And then when 0 to 2, the value of y is 1, and between 2 and 4, the value of y is 2, and after between 4 to 5, the value is 0. So this is how you can use if, else, if, else to plot this signal. And the last example is to show how you can use the switch case statement, where this one is very straightforward, where you need to have the fixed value. So in this case, I want to compare the input number with number 2. So here I assume that the users will follow the instruction, put all the positive numbers only. So if the user enters 0, then it will display you enter number 0. If the user enter 1, then MATLAB will display you enter number 1. If user enter number 2, then MATLAB will display and you enter number 2. And else, the MATLAB will show you enter a number greater than you, with this assumption that user enter only the positive number. So that's all for this video. Thank you.